Well, gravel events are popping up all over the UK, and you might be wondering, what are they actually all about? Well, we are here today at Gravel Rocks, and we're actually here for the whole weekend to figure out what actually makes gravel events and gravel riding so great.
We have some social riding, festival vibes, coffee stops and good views to cover, so let's get into it.
So it's the first morning at Gravel Rocks, and yesterday I got to race and ride the night stage, which is a really good showcase of how there's something for everyone at a gravel event. It's quite a unique thing here to do that night stage, but it also showed all the different terrains that there are and all the different bikes that you could do these events on, because there were people on mountain bikes, there were people on gravel bikes, and everyone was having a good time. And then there's a little bit of racing thrown in as well, so there were 2 time segments. Today we are going to head out to the rain, and it's going to be a longer stage. We're going to get to see more of Yorkshire and hopefully some good views as well. So one of the really good things about gravel events is that you get a route that has been plotted out for you and is signposted. I also have a route on my computer, so all I really have to do is to follow the route, and I know that someone's recce'd it, and it's not going to be a horrible hike a bike, even though it might entail some rougher terrains. But yeah, it's a really great way to explore new bits of UK gravel to attend some of these events, because even some of the route that we're going to ride today, you would not get to ride outside this event because some of it is on private land. Today might not be the best day to showcase how good the views on gravel rides are, because I admit there's been a lot of muddy bumps to look at, but there are also some really good views on this ride. This especially has been a really nice section along this kind of cliff edge, and I think on a sunnier day this view would be even better. And it still beats, I think, most road ride views, because you're not on busy roads, and yeah, you get closer to the nature and you can see some wildlife as well.
Even though gravel events are generally really chill in nature, some of them, like Gravel Rocks, have some racing thrown in too. I'm really not easily convinced to race on the road, but give me a muddy, timed off-road segment and I will go for it. And because the racing here is kinda like enduro mountain bike racing, you get to have these wee bursts of speed and racing, and then the rest of the time you get to chill with your friends. And if I forgot to mention yet, you'll even have time for a mid-ride coffee. No road race will have that.
We've got to one of the feed stations here, and it's really good because we've only got about 20k left of the route, but I haven't had to carry much with me on the bike because pretty much everything is provided. So there's coffee here. There was a feed stop earlier with lots of snacks and things and water, and Crank Brothers has also set up a little candy store here. So yeah, I don't really have to worry about fueling or feeding myself because everything's here. As you can tell, I've made it back to the event village, and I am in quite a desperate need of a shower and a bike wash. But there's both facilities here for me, so I can wash my bike and then have a shower, or probably the other way around. And then I'll get to enjoy all the stuff that is going on around here. There's going to be some live music later on, and there's food and drinks and stuff. So I better get going and enjoy all the fun now that the riding's done. It can be a bit nerve-wracking to know what kind of terrain to expect at gravel events, but really any bike will do. Like today I saw bikes with really wide tires, narrow tires, flat handlebars, mountain bikes. There's even kids riding their own bikes. And it really depends what kind of riding you want to do, whether you want to race and what you feel comfortable with. And I think that's important. Just take it at your own pace, and any bike will be a good bike.
You shouldn't worry about coming to a gravel event alone either, because these events are hugely social and you'll undoubtedly make some new friends while you're hanging out and riding out there. A sense of community is really at the heart of the spirit of gravel, as is sharing riding stories and tips and tricks. So after all the riding was done, I managed to catch up with Gravel Rock's organisers, Neil and Brian, who shared with me what put a smile on their faces this weekend.
And it was just great to see people coming up the hill and then they're beaming smiles on their faces when they got like a nice hot coffee, and then all gathered round just sharing stories from the trails, and everyone was just so enthusiastic and really firing each other up for what was going to come next.
So I didn't see on course, but what I did see is when people coming over the line, mud up because of the beautiful weather that we had, and also, but as soon as they came across the line, they were so excited to do it, and the challenge that they've just got through and here, and they'd found new friends, they were chatting to each other, they'd enjoyed the race sections, but it was all about getting to the finish, having a really good time, and just being there with each other.
That's a wrap from us at Gravel Rocks, and I really think this was a great event to showcase you why gravel events are so great to take part in. And huge thanks to Focal Events for having us here, and to all the people I got to meet here and ride with. And let us know in the comments below why you think gravel events are so great, and also if you like this video, well, give it a like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this.